Is Social Security going broke or is it about to make a massive comeback? The short answer: major changes are already underway. And if you're anywhere near retirement age or even just planning for it, what happens in 2025 could reshape your entire future. So, welcome to the Financial Freedom Network, the financial channel that makes, gets, and saves you money. So, just before we take a deep dive, it's imperative you hit that like button and subscribe so that you get notified the minute we produce another game changing video that affects your wallet. I promise you'll appreciate it. So, buckle up and let's plunge straight in. So let's start with the Social Security 2100 Act, also known as HR 4583. And here's what it proposes: a 2% benefit increase across the board for all Social Security recipients, eliminating unfair penalties like the windfall elimination provision, WEP, and the government pension offset, GPO. It also suggests expanded benefits for widows, widowers, and dependent students up to the age of 25, and more revenue by applying Social Security taxes on wages above $400,000. Now, this is a bold bill. It isn't law yet, but it shows us exactly what kind of improvements lawmakers are trying to push. Currently, COLA, the cost of living adjustments, is based on the CPI-W, but CPI-W tracks inflation for urban workers, not for seniors. So a new proposal would replace it with CPI-E, which better reflects the spending habits of older Americans. Now, under CPI-E, COLAs would typically be higher. For example, 2024's COLA was 3.2%, but CPIE would have made it closer to 4%. Now, that difference may sound small, but over time, it adds up big. And this switch alone could put hundreds more in retirees' pockets every single year. Next, we have the proposed $4,000 senior bonus. So instead of eliminating taxes on Social Security, the House is pushing a $4,000 per person tax deduction for seniors 65 and older. It lowers taxable income directly, and it benefits lower and middle income households the most. And it's far more likely to pass than a full tax exemption. Now, it's not permanent and it doesn't solve the bigger tax problem, but it's real money back in your pocket. Hey, so if this kind of info matters to you, excuse me, do us both a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the Financial Freedom Network, the channel that makes, gets, and saves you money. You'll be the first to know when another wallet changing update drops your way. So, how do we pay for these changes? Well, there are two big proposals. First, lift the payroll tax cap. Right now, only income under 176,000 is taxed for Social Security. New plans would tax all income above 400,000. Tax investment income. Well, some plans call for applying the 12.4% Social Security tax to dividends and capital gains for people making over 250,000 a year. What this means is that billionaires and high income earners would fund the changes, not the middle class families, as usual. Now, not all changes are about money, some are about service. So, the SSA is planning to close or consolidate underused field offices, push more people to use online systems, and cut down on call center support and staff. The concern? Well, these moves could make it harder for seniors to get help, especially those without internet access. Unions and advocates are already fighting back, and there's more updates on that coming soon. So, what's the takeaway? Well, big improvements are on the table for Social Security this year: higher benefits, better inflation adjustments, and real tax breaks. But it all depends on what gets passed and whether Congress can agree on how to fund it. Now more than ever, it pays to stay informed. So if you haven't done it yet, hit that like button and subscribe to the Financial Freedom Network so you never miss a moment that could change your financial future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.